Have you ever thought that while you are stirring your tea or coffee, you are giving it a kinetic energy? We all know that by stirring a liquid, we are cooling it down. But have you ever wondered that by stirring, we can heat up a liquid instead of cooling it down? In our today's video, we are going to learn this concept. So before starting, let us think one more time that can we really heat up a liquid by stirring it? To know the answer, let us move on with some basic concepts. In our concept list, first one is heat. Heat. Heat is a form of energy that gives us a sensation of warmth. Whenever you sit near the fire, you can feel your body getting warm. This is all because of heat energy. In our concept list, second one is temperature. Temperature is the degree of hotness or coldness of a body. Now in reality, temperature is nothing but the kinetic energy of molecules. More the kinetic energy of molecules, more will be the temperature of them. So basically, when we stir tea or water, we are adding kinetic energy to it. Wait. If we are adding kinetic energy to it, we are increasing its temperature. Then it should heat up instead of cooling down. Now the question is, why on stirring tea or water it will cool down instead of heating? Isn't it a violation of energy conservation? Now some of you might be thinking that the energy which we are adding through stirring must be turning into heat. Well, if you are thinking this, then you are on the right track. Now let us get back to our original question. Can we boil tea or water if we just stirred it hard enough? To understand the answer, let us do a bit of maths. Heat required to change the temperature of water from room temperature to boiling point can be found out by the following reaction. Here delta Q represent change in heat, S represents specific heat capacity of water, M is the mass of water, and delta T represent change in temperature. Now for a typical cup of water, which should have a mass of 250 gram, and the specific heat capacity of water is 4.2 joule per gram degree Celsius. Now to make the calculation easier, we take the room temperature at 20 degrees Celsius and the boiling point of the water is 100 degrees Celsius. And suppose we want to boil the water. On putting all the values in our equation, we get 84,000 joule of energy. Now suppose we want to boil this cup of water in 2 minutes. Then how much power do we need to boil it? And the answer is 700 watts. So can we boil a cup of water by stirring it? Our simple answer is no. Because the first problem is power. The amount of power required is 700 watt, which is about 1 horsepower. So if you want to boil a cup of water in 2 minutes, you will need at least 1 horse to stir it hard enough. And you know that a horse can't hold a spoon to stirring the tea. Now, some of you clever people might be thinking that we can reduce the power requirement by heating the tea or water over a longer period. But if you are reducing it too far, tea or water will be cooling as fast as you are heating it. Okay, now we can understand that we won't be able to heat a cup of water or tea by stirring it. But we can cool it down by the same process. How did this happen? The physical effect of stirring is a little bit complicated. Most of the heat is carried away from teacups by air convecting over them, and so they cool from the top bottom. Stirring brings fresh hot water from the depths, so it can help this process. When we stirring a cup of tea or water, hot water from the bottom gets to the top, and from there it will lose its heat to the air. Okay. Before concluding our video, let us make one more effort to warm our tea by stirring. Suppose we rigorously stir our tea nearly thousands of stirs per second. At those high speeds, the tea would cavitate. A vacuum would form along the path of the spoon and stirring would become ineffective. And if we stir hard enough that our tea cavitates, its surface area will increase very rapidly and it will cool to room temperature in seconds. So, no matter how hard you stir your tea, it's not going to get any warmer. Hope you guys get your answers that by stirring tea or water, we wouldn't be able to heat them up. Thank you. Have a great day ahead.